everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Naidalyn. Popping out with the inches today. I'm so annoying. Anyways, to the point of the video. So today I'm going to be talking to you all about glute activation, alright? So aka how to really get the most out of your glute workouts, how to really get the most booty gains, how to make that booty fat. And I have my notes here with me, so if you see me looking down at any point, then that's why, because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Like, I want to make sure that you get all of the knowledge that I have to just give to you, okay? And I'll also be showing you my glute activation routine, so that way you can also just follow along, include it into your warm-ups, and we could be walking around with the fatty. So what is glute activation? What is it? What's the point of it? Why do we need it? Yada yada yada. So glute activation is pretty much a mini warm-up that you do before your lower body / glute days to make sure that those muscles are really warmed up and ready to go before your workout, so that way they perform better during your workout. And this is really important because just think about how much time we spend sitting down. Like, most of us are working from home, so we're just sitting down, or we're students, so once again we're just sitting down. So with those muscles, they're not being used. Like, those cheeks are asleep. Think about like your glute activation pretty much being the coffee that you drink before starting your day. You know, like if you just hop into your morning routine without your coffee, you're gonna feel kind of sluggish. You're not gonna really be in the mood. You're not gonna be in it, right? It's kind of the same thing with your workouts and glute activation. Glute activation is that coffee that really wakes you up and gets you ready for that entire workout. Also really beneficial because it helps form that mind to muscle connection, so that way all your other muscles are not overcompensating and you really get the full experience and the full benefits of your glute workout. So say for example, you're going into doing some squats, but you haven't activated your glutes yet. You're most likely going to end up feeling the burn in your quads as opposed to your cheeks. When you activate your glutes before the workout, you don't have to worry about your other muscle groups doing all of the work, which in the end is gonna make that booty strong and fatter and just juicier. And it helps to avoid injuries because you never want to go into lifting any type of weights without warming up those muscles first. Moral of the story is, do your glute activations, okay? Warm up those glutes. Don't just dive right into your workouts. Make sure that your muscle groups are nice and warmed up. They're ready to go. They're on fire. Like, they're up, they're ready. So first things first, you have 3 major glute muscles. You have your gluteus maximus, your gluteus medius, and then your gluteus minimus. So the gluteus maximus is the largest glute muscle that there is. So when you're doing exercises that focus on that muscle, it's going to give you that overall better appearance for the booty. And then next you have your gluteus minimus, which is the smallest muscle, and it's also the ones that are on the side. So that is what's going to help you get that, you know, that round bubbly look, you know. And then you have your gluteus medius, which is the upper glute part. So that's going to give you that, you know, that top shelf kind of look. It's going to make that butt look like it's just sitting. So you want to make sure that every single one of those muscles are being targeted throughout your glute activation routine. And luckily for you, I created a glute activation routine that makes sure to target every single one of those muscles. Okay, so now going into the actual glute activation warm-up, I have 5 different exercises that you can do to warm up before your glute days. And for the warm-up, I highly suggest that you get a pair of resistance bands. Doesn't matter what kind, doesn't matter what brand, just get you a pair, so that way you can really feel more of the tension onto your glute. And if you're a beginner to working out and you just want a little like simple glute workout, this is perfect for you. You can just do 4 sets of 20 of these and then you're good to go. It targets every single glute muscle, so that booty gonna be popping, baby. Just be mindful that at some point you are going to have to bring weights into the equation, because that is how our muscles grow. We need weights in order for everything to just get bigger and stronger. So yeah, you can just use your resistance bands and you are going to see results. You're gonna see, you know, your booty lifting is gonna perk up a little bit. You're gonna get some roundness and whatnot. But if you really want to see the progress continue, then you're going to have to bring in some weights. So now I'm going to share with you my glute activation routine, and honestly, this makes the buns hurt.
Okay, so we're starting off with some side steps. So you want to get into a squat position and take a step from one side to the other, making sure to shift all of your body weight into the side that you're stepping into. And you also want to make sure that your core is nice and tight and that you're taking your time with these. And also notice that I'm not bouncing when doing these, because you want to use controlled movements. Next, we just have some banded squats, and I'm just using a band here so that way my knees don't cave in and I can feel more of the tension on my glutes, which is why I really recommend using a band. And you want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart and that you're putting all of the weight onto your heels to help you push back up, and you are going to squeeze at the top. But also make sure that you're not squeezing so hard to the point where it looks like you're pretty much thrusting the air, because that's going to put a lot of strain on your lower back. And now moving on to the next exercise, which are just some clamshells, which I love. And these definitely work best with the resistance band. So with these, you are going to lie down and make sure that your feet are aligned with your body, and you are going to squeeze those side glute muscles to flare your knees out. So as you can see here, I'm just showing you the back view just so that way you can see how my feet are aligned with my body, and you also want to keep your feet together the entire time. So now we just have some standing kickbacks to target the upper glutes. So you want to keep your back neutral and squeeze those glute muscles to create that back kicking motion. And also make sure that the heels of your feet are flexed. So try and imagine that you're kicking a wall behind you. So if you didn't feel the burn before, then you're definitely going to feel them with these toe taps. So once again, you're going to be in another squatted position, and you are going to keep one leg stable as the other one goes in and out to create that toe tapping motion. And you might think that all of the work is being put onto the leg that's moving, but it's actually the leg that is stable, because all of the weight from your body is going to be put onto that leg to create the tension.
So that's all that I had to say for this video. So if you enjoyed it or learned something new, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below as well. And I'm also going to put all the details of the entire workout and the sets and the reps and everything like that in the description box down below. So also make sure to check that out. And I will see you next time. Bye.